I knew God, though I don't really know Him as a father. I always knew that there was a God. In college, I started living a very immoral life. I was in a relationship and I knew it was wrong, but I continued to do it because I loved him. He was a very good person, I really care for him. I think both of us were, we thought we were happy, but I don't even remember us having, a moment of peace. And I even messed up my studies. I was very distracted. Everything started to go wrong in my life. There was a lot of family problems. I had problems in my relationship and even with friends. Everyone literally started avoiding me. I was in such a depression, and I think that was the time when I started to really ponder on my life. There was a part of me that knew that I needed to look for God. I started attending a church. I didn't really have any connection with God or whatsoever. I looked at the people in the church and there was this voice. He whispered to me that you can never be like these people. You have already messed up your life. It's too late for you to change. I did not know that that was the devil, I thought that was the truth and I believed that. And so I was like, okay, God, I'm not good enough for you. So I think I'm just going to die. I was very depressed. I came back and that day at night, I remember I was lying down in the bed. I was all alone. I even switched off my phone and I had this painkiller. But the thing is, I woke up and so I was very confused and at first I was like, maybe there's something wrong with my system, But something, as a very still, small voice whispered to me, I have a plan for your life. It was just a very still, small voice, but I knew that was the voice of God. After that still, small voice, I don't know, it brought so much peace in my heart. But still, I was not convinced. I was like, no, God, I want to die. And the moment I closed my eyes, I saw a vision. I had never seen a vision in my life, but I saw a vision of the cross. And when I saw that, I don't know, I just felt the love of God, just overwhelming me so much. And I just started crying. The only word that came to my mind was, God, Jesus, you bore so much for me. My problem, whatever I'm going through, it's so minor, it's so small compared to the suffering that you had to go for me. After that encounter, I began my journey with God. And of course, it was not perfect at all. I fell back into the world a lot of times. Whenever I feel like I'm so far from God, God would, I don't know how He does it, but He would always bring me back to Him. The amazing thing about God is that He does not only change you, turn your life around, but He restores. As Joel 2:25 says, how God restores the years that the locusts have eaten. And from my life, I have really seen that God has restored my life, in a way more than I've even imagined or think. Today, I want to let every one of you know that God can restore. He's a good God. He's a God of restoration. He turned up, my life was completely messed up, but how He was able to restore my life, that's the God we serve, my friends. So keep the faith.